I love all things Italian and I love simple recipes. You can't get more simple than this one bowl, 4-ingredient Italian cookie recipe called Ricciarelli. I just can't wait to show this to you. So if you've not been with us before, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to TaylorKitchen. Click that bell icon so you ensure that you're receiving the latest from us. I do try to release at least once or twice a week. So let's get started on these cookies. Here I have a cup of powdered sugar, and I'm gonna add to that 2 cups of almond flour. And if you're counting, this is ingredient number 2. I'm gonna set this aside while I separate 2 eggs, because for this recipe, I only need the whites. So save the yolks. You can make a nice zabayon, which is a custard with that, or put them in your morning eggs if you're going to make a scramble or whatever. So kind of carefully, I try to separate them like this, just by whatever means, so that you get the whites only. Yolks go in there. Separating again. So my youngest daughter and her husband are in Italy right now on their belated honeymoon. So I guess seeing all their pictures from Lake Como, I have a little bit of FOMO. So these Italian cookies are going to be just what I need. So the egg whites go in there, and then you just mix this together with lemon zest. And you're going to need the zest of a decently large lemon for this. That's where a lot of this flavor comes from. Now, lemons on the Amalfi Coast of Italy are massive. They look like our grapefruits. They're so big. And I do love lemons, so we did go there a few years ago, and my oven's ready. And I loved everything lemon there, and how they serve little limoncellos as kind of an after dinner drink. It's so cool. Using one of these, I will link to this in the notes below. I'll link to all the products that I'm using in the notes below, but super easy. So I just give that a stir, and we'll see where I get. Obviously, I used pretty big eggs, and so I'm hoping those whites are enough, and it's gonna look like it's not coming together, but trust me, it will. You just have to use some patience. And if it's still a little dry, just cut off a little piece of this lemon and give it a tiny squeeze. It'll add just a tiny bit more liquid and lemon flavor to this cookie dough. It smells good. Almond and lemon. That's perfect. You can see the consistency of this dough. Very nice. Now we're going to shape them. Now, traditional Ricciarelli are in a diamond shape, but I'm going to be just a little untraditional and make it somewhat easier on myself by just using a cookie scoop. This is a really tiny one. And then you're going to plop it into powdered sugar, because that's what's going to coat the outside of the Ricciarelli, and it makes a really nice crust as it bakes. See how easy this is? And we're gonna have cookies in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna press them down just very gently. All right. They are ready for my oven, 325 for about 12-15 minutes. They're out of the oven. Look at those. Oh, they smell really good. It smells like almond and lemon in here. And it's kind of taking me back to Italy. And I'm going to try one, of course. I let them cool just for a little bit. And this one was kind of misshapen, so that'll be the one I'm taste testing, but you can see how wonderful those look on the inside. That's really good. It's kind of like fluffy cookie meets marzipan, almondy center, and it's a little crunchy on the outside. where the powdered sugar started to crystallize just a little bit or caramelize. Those are delicious. All right, not missing Italy so much now that I have these to accompany me. So check out the simple recipe. It's on tkfoodie.com. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get all of our videos coming to you on a regular basis.